Welcome to District 32 Radio. I'm Jackie Campbell, and I need a holiday. It's amazing as a small business owner just how often you just don't stop. You just go on and on and on. It always seems to be this treadmill. Someone said to me, run your own business. Take control of your life. I don't know who it was, but they were so wrong. I desperately need a holiday. And luckily, we found the solution. One of our fantastic District 32 members has joined us today, Eleanor Chappell from Dreamtrips. Welcome. Are you going to save my world?
Absolutely, Jackie.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Tell me about Dreamtrips. What is this magic solution you have here?
Okay, so Dreamtrips is a travel and lifestyle club. And what we do is we provide uniquely curated 4-star plus holidays, but we can provide them at between 40 and 70% below the best available rate. And this is because we have an enhanced procurement model.
That sounds a bit flash. Enhanced procurement model. What the heck does that mean?
Well, I'm not the one that does that. However, basically, we operate a group buying power model, which I appreciate an awful lot, especially with being with District 32 for so many years since they began.
Absolutely.
So we don't own our own resorts, hotels, planes, etc. But we build relationships globally with 4-star plus resorts. And what we do is because we have a global membership base, we'll go to these resorts and the company will negotiate packages based on the strength in numbers that we have as a member base. And we get the best available rate there, better than what a non-member could get. And so because we've been going since 2005, the trust, the respect, the loyalty is huge within our company now.
Fantastic. So, hang on a minute. So, does that mean that if I'm going to take a dream trip, I've got to be one of those packs of people that gets on and off a coach and follows a little flag and does everything together? Because I'm not sure that would be a good holiday for me.
It's very flexible. So yes, some of our dream trips, or quite a lot of our dream trips, will include excursions or top things to do in particular countries. But if there's a particular excursion or activity that you don't want to take part in for whatever reason, we have in-destination support there that will run and these excursions. And if it's something that you want to miss out for whatever reason and relax in the hotel because it's an amazing hotel or do something different, so you just let them know. So there's a lot of flexibility there. We provide these packages for the member to have an amazing experience at these reduced rates, but we want you as the member to make the holiday your own as well.
Cool, so I can, if I choose to, just slob by the pool and drink cocktails.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a good plan.
We did. I went on holiday last year to Singapore first. I did the cultural experience in Singapore. Then we flew straight to Greece on a spa dream trip.
Oh, of course, as one does.
Yeah, as one does. So luckily I did that the right way round. I did the cultural experience, then I went to relax for 5 days. But there was no tours or excursions in the Greece trip. There was other Dream Trips members there, but you can engage or not engage as much as you want. You make the holiday what you want, very basically. And we just lounged by the pool for 5 days and slept off.
So you don't all have a label and have a secret handshake to get on the buses in the morning or anything? Because this is what this package deal has sort of
there's no secret handshake. You might see the blue "You should be here" sign.
Oh, I've seen that
around
on social media.
Yeah, but that would identify a Dream Trips member. But no, it's entirely up to the member what they make of that holiday.
Okay, so tell me about. So you've obviously been on a Dream Trips trip.
I have. I was fortunate enough to go on 5 different Dream Trips last year and a number of other different holidays.
So tell me, what was it like? Why is it different than going on a Contiki tour? Less alcohol, I'm assuming. But why is it different than jumping on a Contiki tour, for example?
We understand that travel means different things to different people, whether it's an educational experience, a cultural experience, relaxation, adventure, the adrenaline rush. So, for example, last year at one of my dream trips, I went to Brisbane for a city tour. I'd never been to Brisbane before. I hadn't been out of Western Australia until the very beginning of last year, so it was exciting.
It's a big world out there, Eleanor.
I know. And we did a city tour. So the first day we had a full day of tour, and then it was relaxation in the hotel, and it was quite private actually. Even though we was with other Dream Trips members for a tour, we understood that if we booked a tour ourselves, unless we wanted a private, couples tour, that we would be with other people anyway. So that didn't really bother us. But the remainder of our trip was very private, and it was just pure relaxation. For my husband anyway, getting away from the stresses of the job.
Oh yes, I can identify with that.
Yeah.
Okay, but so you still now, if I read it correctly in my prep, we're talking champagne lifestyle and beer budget. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic. Now there is another part to Dream Trips which I think is phenomenal. Can you tell us a little bit about the Voluntourism?
The Voluntourism. So the World Ventures Foundation is something that's very close to our hearts. And I'll give you an example. So we've done a lot of work in Guatemala. They have two big problems in Guatemala. Firstly, too much rubbish and lack of education. So World Ventures has partnered with a non-for-profit organisation, Hug It Forward, to try and tackle this problem. What we do is we build voluntours for our members to choose to go on. And what they would do over in Guatemala is they would pay for a voluntour. They would spend a couple of days specifically in these areas rendering bottles which have been stuffed with rubbish to try and tackle the rubbish problem. And these and after they've done the rendering, these facilities are used as educational schools, basically, for the children.
Oh, so by rendering you mean literally building buildings out of
Building buildings, yes.
How incredibly cool.
Yeah, so the company's been recognised by Oprah in her magazine for the work we've done, and it's made a huge impact for children, especially in Guatemala. But we also have volunteers in other areas of the world as well. So we built basketball courts in America for youths. There's orphanages in Bali. There's volunteers in Mexico, in Europe as well. So we try and touch different areas of the world where communities need our help.
That sounds really quite amazing, because you can holiday while doing something good with your time. That sounds like something really fantastic. Absolutely. For families.
Yep, and what we also try and do in the volunteers as well is you'll spend a day or two, depending on what type of volunteer it is, supporting the community in whatever way they need it. But then you'll have some time given to you where you can explore the culture as well. So you get to give back, hands-on, hands dirty, give back, but you also get to understand and appreciate the local culture.
It sounds like a fantastic way to take a break from the stresses and strains of running small businesses.
Yeah, and like I said, we understand that travel means different things to different people, so we try and accommodate that.
Brilliant. Okay, so all the listeners out there clearly are going to go, we desperately need this holiday. Let's face it, who doesn't need a holiday? So how do they get in contact with you to learn more about this? Okay,
so if they're a District 32 member, that's easy.
Absolutely.
I'm here. But, I'm part of other networking organisations, or I have my website. I'm contactable via my email address. There's...
Of course, the details of this might be useful.
Absolutely. Oh, do you want to read them out?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So my email address is eleanor@dtlifestyles.com. My phone number is 0438 201 901. They're the very best ways to contact me, and I love to talk. Give me a call.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I know you always answer your phone, so most fantastic. Thank you so much, Eleanor. I reckon that's going to really change people's lives, and the Voluntourism really is just such a fantastic initiative.
Thanks, Jackie.